Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So I've got the enemy health script open. If you remember, we created the script when we added these lines to the enemy AI, but we didn't actually do anything with the script. So that's what we're going to start in this video, and I'll actually close the enemy AI for now. So first thing, let's come to the top and we'll create a public int underscore enemy health, and let's make this equal to 100 into the comments. Defines enemy health value. We'll create a line break. And then we'll come here below the void update, and we need to be of type public, of type void, and we'll give it a name of enemy damage. We'll open and close brackets, we'll open and close again. We'll come inside the brackets, int, and damage dealt with the underscore, and this is just going to work as it normally would. Once we come round to have a way in which the player can damage the enemy, we'll then pass a value into this variable from another script. Debug.log. And as normal, we'll open and close brackets, close the line off, and we'll copy in the naming convention. And then we'll come below. So what we need to do is underscore enemy health minus equals, and we want damage dealt. So once we're there, we'll close the line off into the comments. We'll say minus damage dealt from the enemy health. And we'll come below here. So as I'm sure you know by now, because we've done it quite a number of times in this series, this void will not become active until we actually damage the player. So let's come below here, we'll say if, we'll open and close brackets, we'll come inside the brackets and we'll say enemy health, the less than symbol and 0. Into the comments, if current health is less than 0, we'll come below, and as we normally do, we'll say underscore enemy health, and we'll make it equal to 0 to prevent that negative. And we'll come into the comments again and we'll say then make current health equal to 0, and then we can come below here and we're going to say if, we'll open and close brackets. Now we'll open and close again this time because we're going to have more than one line of code for this if block. We'll come inside the brackets, we'll say underscore enemy health double equals 0. So we prevent the negative, and if it does equal 0, so let's get that into the comments. We'll say if enemy health is equal to 0, we'll come inside those brackets there, and we're going to say send message upwards. Let's open and close brackets, we'll close the line off, and we'll come inside the brackets, and again we want the little speech marks. And what we're going to do is inside we're going to say dead. We'll come to here, comma, and we're going to say send message options don't require receiver. So let's get this into the comments. We'll say access enemy AI and send message to set state to dead. And that's exactly what this is. What if I downsize this for now? Now, we are not going to attach the health here. We'll do that in another video, but it's going to be within the hierarchy of the enemy game object. And because it's in there, we need to send a message upwards to the enemy game object. So we're here, below, we're sending the message upwards. This will then be picked up by the enemy AI, and as soon as the enemy AI gets that message, it will set the enemy state to dead. So I hope you understand this line. If you don't, or don't understand it completely, I do suggest reading up on the Unity website about the send message options. And as always, you can leave a comment below and I will try my best to answer any questions you may have. And we'll come below here, and we also want to start a core routine. We're going to open and close brackets, we'll close the line off. Now let's go and make the core routine. So we'll come here just before the last close bracket, and this can be private, enumerator, and let's just say wait to destroy. So we'll open and close brackets, we'll open and close. We'll come inside the brackets here, and as always we'll pass in that naming convention there. So let's get that into the comments. Start, and let's just paste again, wait to destroy, function, and I'll explain why I'm doing this in a moment. But now let's come inside this block, and we're going to say yield return new, and we want wait for seconds, and we've been over this before, but we'll open and close brackets, we'll close the line off, and I'll just put a value of 1 second. And let's get this into the comments. So we'll say wait for this, open and close. I'm going to put a little X in there because you may want to change this number. Wait for this many seconds, and we'll come below here, destroy, open and close the line off. And inside the brackets we'll say this, and we'll put it into the comments, destroy this script. And let's just save that off there, and I'll explain this now. So you could put this line here and get rid of the core routine entirely, but I find this method to be a little bit unreliable in terms of performance when I've tested scripts out before. So to avoid any bugs or glitches, I always create a core routine and just make it wait just for a second before destroying, and I find this way works a lot better and a lot smoother, especially if you're dealing damage with a high fire ability. That's when the problems tend to occur. So doing it this way really does help to prevent any problems. And this is basically our enemy health script done. Now, if I come back to the enemy AI and we scroll down, as you know, we commented these lines out. I'm going to leave them commented out for now, because before we attach the enemy health script, we're going to come back to the enemy AI in the next lesson, and we're going to update some more code in this script in order to function with our enemy health better. So that's coming in the next video. As I said, for now we do not want to attach the enemy health script here. I will also show you how we are going to do that in the coming videos. But I think we'll leave it here for now. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.